What you guys are doing is really fascinating. Good on you, yeah.
All you can do is your best.
Sometimes people can do it, some people can't.
Yeah.
Some people go, well, I'll go look at the horizon for a while. I'll come down, they might very slightly flare and just poof, straight on the ground.
Nice.
Two of the pilots here that fly for me here, it's RNZ A4 pilot. So,
very cool. You can't beat that.
Okay, and 3, 2, 1, go! Welcome to the Aviation Racing Show, and we are your hosts. I'm Harry,
and I'm Richard.
And thanks so much for joining this exciting episode this week.
It's a very special episode, this one.
Yes,
we always endeavour to try and talk to the best of the best that we can find. In this particular case, we're talking to Craig Mossman, fighter jet pilot, and probably one of the only ones in New Zealand, and we get to hang out with the L-39 Albatros jets, and not just one of them, we get to hang out with all three.
Yeah, it's very cool, and there you go, yeah, we don't have, in New Zealand we don't have too many fighter jets, sad thing, but today we're going to go check out ones that do fly, so let's go and check out that, go on a road trip, and come with us on this exciting episode. Thanks very much to all our sponsors. Thank you once again for tuning in.
And we have to thank Fighter Jets NZ for making this video possible.
Yes, so there you go. Let's jump into this exciting episode in 3, 2, 1, race!
That's all good. Okay, so here we are at Classic Flyers. So in Mount Maunganui, the place to be if you're going to be doing anything to do with aviation. You have to come here, and we're just checking out the Albatros, the L-39C. This is the third one that we'll be checking out over at Craig's hangar. But yes, we thought we can't come all the way to the mountain and not share the last plane and his amazing collection. That yes, that's very cool. So yes, we're going to have a look around to see what else Classic Flyers Museum has. Craig Mossman here. And very kind of him to join the show today. So very kind. Yeah. And we thank you very much, my man. Okay.
Pleasure, my pleasure.
That's cool. And just showing us around, it's an amazing hangar, super epic. And which particular models are we looking at here? We've got two of the
the whole three jets are all L-39 Albatros is the designation.
That's sick.
Designed in Czechoslovakia, and they were built in the 80s, these ones.
Wow. So did you refurbish what was originally like as an active service jet and then use?
Yes, that's right. So all the armament and all of the avionics have been pulled out. The guns, which normally go just underneath the belly here.
Oh, okay.
Two 23mm cannons going behind that nose wheel there. They've all been taken off.
Oh, yes. Well, yeah, we have to be practical.
And westernised, so everything's in English.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. Was that a problem when you initially had them?
No, I bought them all westernised.
Oh, okay.
They were all done. This one here was ex-Ukraine Air Force, and it came out of the USA.
Oh, okay, that's right. Nice.
Okay, so it's been around a bit.
It's been around, yeah.
And do you know if it flew from Ukraine like mid refueling to get to USA, or did
No, they take them apart. It's too far. Couldn't carry the fuel to go that sort of distance. So they're taken apart. They actually don't take long to pull apart. Take the wings off. Take the tail section off.
Oh, okay.
Put them in a crate, in a container.
That's pretty cool.
There you go. Ship it.
So it's practical then. It's practical.
Yeah,
and
all fighters are designed like that because they have to be easy to get at the engine. Quite often, and if there's a problem with the engine, they will just replace the whole engine because it's quicker.
Yeah. Okay.
So the tail comes off at the back, just behind the wing there. The whole tail comes off. It's just pulled back, and then the engine's slid out.
Okay.
And then new one's slid in.
Oh, that's cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So like with motors in general, like like say like an engine in a car, like we were talking earlier, or drone motors or UAV motors, there's like a service time that they need to be completely replaced.
Yeah, that's right.
Is the same thing applies with the turbo?
Yeah. So depending on the model of engine, these engines that I've got have to be replaced or overhauled at 750 hours flight time or 1,000 hours. This one here's got the model engine, and this one is 750 hours, so it's about halfway through that life.
Okay.
And then they have to be overhauled, and they can normally do 4,000 hours total.
Okay.
Considering all the overhauls.
pretty good.
as well.
That's really good.
It's a lot of flying time.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite different from a helicopter. It's like like 100 to 1 or something like that. 100 hours service to 1 hour flight or something like that.
So the helicopters, they'll quite often be hovering for hours
Okay.
on the end, or flying for hours on the end, whereas the jets, you have a mission profile, you fly the mission, and you come back.
How do you define the hours? Is it like a car where it's got the actual service amount that ticks away, or do you just log it all?
It's all logged.
Okay.
Yeah, it's recorded. Each flight's recorded and entered into a technical log.
Okay.
Yeah, so that you can keep a track on it. Also, what they call cycles.
Okay.
So some components are cycle limited, like the engine. Every time you start it, that's one cycle.
Okay.
So the cycles are logged as well. Sometimes you might do a flight and have to shut down, and you have to do another start. So you'd log 2 cycles for that flight.
That's right. Because even with the drones and stuff that we do, we still have to use what's the app called? Airshare, and we also use Flight Plan as well in New Zealand.
Oh yeah.
We use Flight Plan as well as Airshare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have to be qualified for both as well.
Yep.
Yeah, which we are. So.
Civil aviation here won't allow them to be hot, as in with the rockets in them, because our average person, you have to spend a day or two telling them how to use it. It's very, very, people get killed ejecting, so.
Yeah.
I heard that you lost about an inch of your height.
Yeah, we were watching
Yeah.
the, what was it?
Thunderbirds Elite.
Thunderbirds Elite the other day.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and they said you lost a bit.
Yeah, well, a mate of mine ejected twice, and he was in the RAF flying Lightnings. He had to eject twice,
Wow.
and he's about 1.5 inches shorter than what he used to be. Yeah, so real kick in the pants when you eject.
Have you ever had to do it yourself?
Nope.
You do it, no one will want to.
Yeah, it's just something different. Like you guys are doing, what you guys are doing, really fascinating. Good on you. Yeah.
We're doing it. All you can do is your best.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And that's the ejector seat. What was it? The V.
Don't quote me on that, because we don't worry about the ejection seats, because we don't.
A good one. That's the one.
Yeah.
The one.
Yeah, pretty good. Because they're not hot. They're all disarmed.
Okay.
Because we carry passengers. But even I've got a contract to do all the Navy work.
Okay.
So we go out and we'll attack the frigates,
Okay.
like a missile profile or something. But even then, we don't arm them. It's too expensive.
This is straight out of Top Gun, isn't it? When they do the fighter movements, right?
It's
Very cool.
Very cool.
I know when they filmed Top Gun Maverick, the second one, they did a lot of flight checks like that kind of thing, like how are we going to get all 3, because they had to do 3 fighter jets at the same time. One was the cameraman guy.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, they had to do quite a lot of pre-prep.
Yeah, so the camera, the jet is a 2-man one. So one's the pilot, and then normally would be a navigator in the jet, but he's the cameraman steering the
So
action.
all the camera, a lot of the air-to-air photography was done by a mate of mine in the States.
Oh, there you go.
Who in fact, there they are, the Patriots, that top one.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, they use that jet there, which is identical to our jets.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
There you go. It did look quite similar. I didn't want to say
Yeah,
that.
yeah, they were identical, yeah.
Nice. Oh, there you go. We shouldn't be saying this, we just ask you.
Yeah, no, so that's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. That's
Very
good.
cool. And you go through safety procedures about here somewhere?
Yeah,
For the people
we
that come in?
sit everyone down. If they've got friends come out with them, it's all very relaxed, so they can sit down and ask questions about the jet or about what we're doing. It's no problem.
Okay. And they look a little video to make sure it's all health and safety.
Yeah, or
What to do if something goes wrong, that kind of thing.
And we generally get, if they're flying in I don't know, if they're flying in this jet here,
Okay.
we just use this, and instead of going like this, we can just go, okay, the first maneuver we're going to go up and we're going to go vertical like this, and then we're going to roll over, or we're going to do a loop, and we can just demonstrate it, what it looks like.
Right.
A little bit easier.
Yeah. Rather than using your hands. Yeah. No, it makes it. I mean, it's a physical thing, right?
Yeah.
How do you film? Like, because I read on the website, it said that obviously people can't use their phone because you might throw it, and there's a switch or something, so that's dangerous. How do you? What's your process so they can get the footage back?
So the problem with carrying your own camera or your own phone, if you drop it, we've got to go back, flight's over, because you'll never pick it up.
Yeah.
You're strapped in so tightly
Yeah.
that if it drops on the floor, it's return to base.
And then also if you go upside down, then it falls,
It
right?
could fall.
Yeah.
So what we do is we put a video in like this, rearward facing,
Okay.
like this, and if people want a video of the flight,
Yeah, it's an option.
it's an option.
Yeah, makes sense.
Otherwise, when they board the aeroplane, we just take everybody out, or there's followers, and they
Yeah.
come out and look at lots of photos of them hopping in and putting their helmet
Yeah.
on, strapping in and stuff, and then we have to take them away because when we start up, it makes a bit of noise, so
Yeah.
they all come back over this side. Of the fence.
That's cool.
The noise is half the fun, right?
That's right, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, yeah.
What kind of decibels do you know off the top of your head? How loud are you?
I don't know. These jets are designed to be a little bit quieter.
Okay.
They make a little bit less noise than some jets, which is really good because why you and I might like jet noise, there's a lot of people don't.
Oh.
So if we were
Listen
taking
out.
off here with an afterburning jet making a lot of noise, there would be so many complaints about it.
Okay.
So this makes a noise, but it's the decibel ratings are down a little bit,
Okay.
which is actually good.
So it's more of a practical thing as well.
Yeah,
so
but
it's good.
sort of, you know, sort of,
Reasonable, right?
yeah.
But also, I guess at the end of the day, they know it's an airport, right?
That's right.
Yeah. And that there's going to be
There's
a
got
bit
to
of
be
sound.
always going to be a need for speed, right?
There's got to be a need for speed.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's right.
So okay, so they've done their safety briefing. What would be the next thing on their list?
Yep, so after their briefing, well, first thing when they first come here, we show them around the whole facility where the bathrooms are and
All that kind of stuff. Yeah.
all that sort of stuff, and then all the emergency exits and so on. Then we sit them down, have the briefing, then get up. The next thing is get put into a flight suit. The flight suit's over there.
Yeah.
Put the flight suits on, then they come back and they'll get fitted or given one of these here, life jackets.
Oh yeah. Are they different to a G? Is a flight suit different to a G suit?
Yes.
Okay.
So once that's fitted, then they're pretty much ready to go. The G suit.
And those work on Aerosol, don't they?
Yeah, we've got G suits here, but they're really for the pilots because to fit a G suit would take a good 30 to 40 minutes.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they stop the blood flow, right, coming out of the brain and other
Yeah.
extremities, right?
Yeah, so a G suit's like a cummerbund around here,
Nice.
and it goes down the legs, and it's plugged in to a G suit adapter.
Okay.
It senses G. As you pull G, it pumps up, and it's a lot like having your blood pressure.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah.
Just like that, it feels like that, except a little bit more intense.
Yeah.
It'll pump it out and pumps up, and that stops the blood flowing from your head.
Yeah. So then you don't get a blackout, or less likely.
Yeah, well, you're less likely to. It's good for about a G or maybe G and a half maximum.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So if you're pulling
Okay.
6G, it'll be like pulling 4.5.
Okay.
So it helps.
It helps to a point, and then
Yeah.
after that's on ability and skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't pull with passengers doing a flight. We won't pull more than about 4.5 G.
Okay.
That's plenty
Yeah.
for someone off the street. That's plenty.
Okay.
And even then, we've had the odd person.
Yeah.
Not very often. We try and avoid that.
Yes,
if we
yes.
can.
Yeah, sure.
Well, that's cool.
No, it's good. It's good to have everything,
T's and C's.
T's and C's apply, so that's good.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
So after that, then they get. They've got their flight suit on. They've got their life jacket on. They'll be ushered out to the airplane.
Okay.
The airplane will be ready to go. The groundies will do that. I'll be just talking to the air traffic control because we move a little bit faster than the other airplanes, so they coordinate us.
Okay, right, okay.
And particularly if you want to do aerobatics, we've got to go up high.
What's the minimum flight level they call it? There's like a safety allowance in there. What do they call it?
Yeah, we do aerobatics. We can come down to not below 3,000 feet,
Okay.
but we try and stay a little bit lower. So we normally go up, 7, 8, 10,000 feet to do
Okay.
aerobatics.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's quite cool.
And then I go out to the airplane. The pilot will go out to the airplane. By that time, the passenger will be strapped in by a ground crew.
Right.
And shown all the emergency exits and things to use, how to get out of the thing.
Yeah.
And lock up the canopy, turn the GoPro on, I'll hop in and start it up. And simple as that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Skyhawks.
Skyhawks, yeah.
Yeah, but they
Classic flies, right?
yeah, so we were just talking about the Skyhawks that were at the Classic Flyers Museum, which was right next door, which is very cool. And we're just talking about the Skyhawk. They have one on display there, which is super epic down in Mount Maunganui, New Zealand, right here. So yeah, we were just saying that you had some friends that used to fly them.
Yeah, two of the pilots here that fly for me here, ex-RNZAF A4 pilots. So,
Very cool.
You can't beat that.
Boy, can't beat that. Both instructors too. So
Nice. Yes, no, very cool. No, all planes and all jets are pretty cool.
process here, and then when people come back from their flight, then if they've had a bit of a workout with the aerobatic flight, then they'll generally, we just get them to sit in the aeroplane for a few minutes and just let their inner air valves, gyros restabilize before they help out, and
yeah, it'd be a bit dizzy, right?
lots more fun. Can be, it depends, everyone's different.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But the people who reckon they're pretty good and pretty hot that can handle it are generally the ones that can't, and the ones that think they might be sick are generally the good ones. It all varies depending on people's.
I bet. It's just I don't know, is it a genetic thing, or is it just how different people react different ways?
Well, it's not enough as genetic, it's just probably more how people react to, well, it's like going fishing in a boat, you know.
Yeah,
I know,
seasick or
the motion of the boat in the water, if it's rough, you know, if you're sitting down here like this baiting a hook, you know, sometimes people can do it, some people can, some people go, whoa, I've got to look at the horizon for a while.
Oh, for me, it's I like it rough. I can't handle it when it's flat. We prefer when it's good. 45 knots. Something a bit of a kick. Whereas if it's dead calm, then.
So you guys would be good fighter pilots.
No, maybe I don't. Maybe, but definitely when it's calm, it's you get a bit queasy. Not so good. Then you have to put the little bracelet things on.
Yeah.
They work quite good.
Yeah.
But,
little magnet type things, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so that's sort of the process. And that whole process will takes about 2 hours from the time people arrive to the time they go again. And,
so it's quite an experience there, quite a day.
That's good.
2 hours is generally what we allow for.
Because you got a couple of packages, right? Was it a 3-tier package?
Yeah, there's the main flights that we sell are the low level, what we call a thermal recon. So it goes over to the thermal wonderland, as they call it.
Nice.
Rotorua.
Nice, yeah, Rotorua.
Yeah, around the lakes. And if people don't want to do aerobatics, but they want to experience, gee, we can do 4 or 5G turns around the lakes.
Sweet.
You know, and then a couple of rolls on the way home.
Wow.
But it's not a full aerobatic flight, so that suits a lot of people. That's probably the most popular flight.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
And then there's the Topgun flight that we call it, is the aerobatic flight where you can roll and loop until your heart's content. You know,
Amazing.
Do you bring the jets to say something like Airshow?
Oh, Airshow. That's a good question.
Wanaka Warbirds stuff?
Yeah, we're big at Wanaka.
Nice.
That photo that you can see on the wall there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, formation.
Wanaka, 4 jets.
It's pretty close. How close are you, do you reckon?
These are flown by the Patriot guys.
Oh, the Patriots, yeah.
Yeah, they come out and fly them. So yeah, Warbirds.
Cool dudes.
Warbirds and Wanaka is the only show that we really attend. The problem in New Zealand is air shows are very underfunded, and the air show organisers do their best and they do a good job, but they can't really afford us. It's just too expensive.
It's a shame.
So it's more, yeah. But I guess it's like any event, isn't it? There's always pros and cons, right?
Right. Yes.
But Wanaka is big. Yeah, it's a biggest air show in New Zealand, and it's a very good air show. So we're planning on being down there again next year, next Easter.
Okay,
nice. Years and years ago, we were talking a couple of years ago, quite a few. We actually, we're probably big. And most of the planes that were at Wanaka actually came up to where we are. They went to Kerikeri, which was amazing to see. And then they brought on the Hercules. They brought on the things that you couldn't see normally.
I think the Skyhawks.
The Skyhawks were there. So we're going back a few years.
Yeah.
But they did do one thing, is they dropped all the with the paddocks and stuff. Like normally the Kerikeri aerodrome's pretty quite large, but they dropped everything for this, and then made it super big. It was a pretty cool event. I still remember it. It was and you got to look inside all the planes. Yeah. But that was probably our last air show we went to. Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would be, yeah.
In person. Yeah.
In person, other than what air show we put on ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever get a chance to go to the Wanaka air show, it's well worth going to. They put on a great show down there. All sorts of stuff there.
Sounds epic.
And you could even promote your stuff, get a stand down there.
That's a funny idea. Yeah.
Or maybe we'll say your booth.
Yeah. That was cool. When we're watching that movie that you're talking about, the interesting thing is they just watch the guy. So say you're out on the wing or whatever. That's it. You're locked into your mate over there, and you fly like that. It was pretty cool. And don't bother.
Yeah.
You don't need to, because the lead guy's doing that.
If the lead guy flies into the ground, you'll take the whole formation with him. Yeah.
Bit of a shame, but that's trust in your pilot, putting trust in your friend, which is
right.
ultimate, which is what you want at that level.
That's right,
Yeah.
for sure.
Very cool, dude.
Pretty intense.
Looks fun though. So we're just talking about Craig here. He's been flying since he was 13, which is pretty cool.
I had my first official flying lesson when I was in the third form at school.
Third form,
really?
cool, nice.
What do you call that these days?
No, we'd call it
Good day.
a good day.
Yes, I started flying there, and of course you can't go solo until you're 16,
Okay.
and you can't get a private license until you're 17. So I was, as my years ticked over, I could go solo when I was turning 16, and I could get my private license when I was 17 and so on.
That sounds like our driver's license.
Yeah, that's true, yeah, driver's license, yeah. That was very cool. Although a motorbike license, we're still on our learners. We just never got around to getting the bike.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of people race cars too, and they haven't got a driver's license, isn't it?
That's true, yeah, that's true.
I know half of the Fast and the Furious cars all had nothing
Right.
Yeah.
when they did the first film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vin Diesel, he would have, but lots of those other characters back in those days. But yeah,
But flying's just another skill, you know, the longer you're in it,
yeah, nice.
the less you actually know, you know.
Oh, you reckon?
You never stop learning,
Yeah.
There's so much to learn.
No, it's good.
Yeah. It is good, yeah.
It's good.
What would be your your favourite aircraft that you ever flew?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Well, as we were talking about before, it's a hard one because if you love aviation, they've all got
They all got their
pros and
merits,
cons.
right?
You know, I operated helicopters for a while. Helicopters are great fun too. Fixed wing, twin engine jets, but I personally gravitate towards the jets. I love jets.
Okay.
So,
No, not a bad choice.
so this little jet here, the L-39, is pretty hard to beat. Lovely to fly, very manoeuvrable. Nice. Yeah.
Oh, good choice.
And out of the two, it was not the blue one, the other one, right? The combat
Red
one.
one.
Combat one.
Combat one.
Yeah. What about it? Yeah.
That was your favourite.
Oh, I like the colour. The colours
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all different. Everyone's got their favourites, so we can offer that option when people come for a fly. They go, I love that blue jet. Can I fly?
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, sure. You can fly the blue one. We'll take the blue one. The aeroplanes are all identical.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah, they're just different colours.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good
cool.
to mix it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what would you say is your favourite film?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, silly question.
We gotta ask anyway.
It's got to be Top Gun.
There we go.
Yes. Nice. Very cool. And did you like the second one more than the first one?
Both
They've
got,
got their merits, right?
The
Yeah.
first one was made it went out at 1986.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Good year.
Yeah, good year. Yeah, it was a good year actually. So yeah.
So do you think that sort of inspired you to be more towards the jet side? Do you think, or?
No, I was always wanting to fly
Okay.
jets. Yeah, but that just boosted it along a bit.
Yeah.
Very cool. And I heard they're making another one, right? Did you hear that?
Well, depends what you believe. I've heard it, yeah, but you know.
Well, fingers crossed. I've got my fingers crossed.
Optimistically.
The Topgun Maverick was good for.
Yeah, it was good.
There's some really good flying in it.
Yeah, I think we saw it twice in the same week.
Yeah.
That's how much we liked it.
I used to, when I was in LA, I'd go and watch it on IMAX.
IMAX,
That's
sorry.
another dimension again. That's awesome on IMAX.
Because it was shot on IMAX, right? The first one wouldn't have been, but the second one.
Yeah, Tom Cruise had IMAX cameras.
Yeah, amazing that they managed to get them down to small. Because it was it 35mm? No, it's bigger. 60.
It's really big. It's
I've seen them, but anyway, I can't remember what it is. We'll put a little note down the bottom. But they're massive. Like the normal Shadow ones are like about this big, and IMAX is giant. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
quality.
There's some clips on Tom Cruise making or producing that movie, and you can see the IMAX cameras strapped into the L-39 and the F-18s. Yeah.
Nice. And the Patriots were there, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
they were doing all that. They had a camera which was actually designed in New Zealand called a Shotover camera.
Okay.
It goes on the nose of the aeroplane.
Yeah.
And and it's they did a lot of the air photography for Topgun Maverick.
Very cool.
It's funny how it's quite a small world, eh? It comes back to New Zealand.
It is.
Like they filmed like Mission Impossible
with the fallout, with helicopter stunts, all done in New Zealand as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a small world.
Sorry, that Mission Impossible film with the helicopter, Tom Cruise did a lot of that flying himself.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Put that into, was it an auto gyro? It was doing something around the, turned off the motor or something like that. It's pretty, auto rotation, yeah. Flicked it around beside the waterfall, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I haven't attempted that one. Haven't done that with our helicopter. At the moment it's in the shop. We
did the last
the last live stream we did, we pushed it that hard that in flight we stripped the gearbox. Yeah, so you didn't know that, but we stripped it. And I think what we have to do is we have to either, what do you reckon, make a new gearbox?
Either CNC one or we'll 3D print a new one.
Or otherwise we'll turn that helicopter into something else. The design for manoeuvres and practicing, just to let people know what they're going to be doing. Demonstration. Yeah. Pull a couple of G's, do a power loop. Can you do a knife edge? Those sorts of things with a jet? Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Very cool. Nice. Okay, yes, so last question before we wrap up here, and thanks so much, Craig. Yes, the last question was, when we fly our F-18 scale jet, when we like to land, we always land in a flare position. How do you like to land?
Yeah, preferably in one piece.
Yeah.
So the jets typically will approach here. I'll use one of these.
Oh, yeah. Go for it, yeah.
A lot of people think when an aeroplane comes in, it just comes in like this when it's on approach.
Okay.
But the jets come in and
flare, nice.
like that to exaggerate it.
Yeah.
Like that. So you'll find the military jets pilots are taught to assume that position. If this is the runway down here, they'll come in, make an approach like this, and then with the wheels down, no wheels. But,
yeah.
And then all they do when they get to the end is just very slightly arrest the rate of sink and just let it land. So it's landing already in the position. So it doesn't go down like this.
Yeah.
It comes down like that. Same as your model.
Nice.
So we're doing it right then?
Yes. So there was a big debate at our model club that we were doing it wrong. So we're doing it right.
No, so that's the reason why it's like this is because it's sinking like that and producing airflow. The airflow is coming from here over the wing. It's producing lift. It doesn't fly like that.
Nice.
So airplane will come down like that. And jets particularly are more pronounced.
And nicer just to land that way. Just good. We can land it on.
So you'll find if you watch videos of F-18s and that landing or any military jet, they'll come down. They might very slightly flare it and just poof straight on the ground.
Nice. Not even much of a.
Whereas someone who flies in an airliner will go, oh, that landing is rough, you know. But you don't do that in an airliner, that's a different technique.
Yeah, that's right.
But in the
Jets.
jet, you want to get the airplane down because they use so much room to land. You've got to get it down.
Go stick. Nice.
There's a saying in aviation, there's two things that are no use to you. One is empty fuel tanks. Okay. And the other is the runway behind you. So you can get it down on the runway.
Go get it down. Nice. Oh, well, thanks so much for doing that, Craig. It means a lot. And
cheers, mate.
Cheers. That has been fun. And from us, cheers.
Awesome. Thank you.
No worries.
All right, so there you have it. We feel the need for speed.
So there you go. That was pretty cool, and just amazing to see our fighter jets up close and
personal.
Yes, very cool, and what a fleet.
Yeah, big thanks to Craig for making this possible. It was really good to get up, like you see, nice and close. Look at the inside the cockpit. Hear what he's got to say about the L-39. Great aircraft, and what we didn't know, what we found out in real time in that video was that the Patriots were in fact, which is exactly the same aircraft, were in fact used on making Top Gun 3 Maverick. Top Gun 2, isn't it? Top Gun 2 Maverick. Maybe, who knows, maybe Top Gun 3.
I don't know. But he's talking about Top Gun Maverick, so that was the chase jet plane with the camera strapped to the nose of it to get those up close shots of those
and he also,
jets in there.
He also mentioned that New Zealand actually played a part in making the stabilization gimbal as well for the camera on top of the nose. So there you go. So
exciting stuff. Represent New Zealand right down here and all right up here, depending on which way the Earth is rotated right now at this moment in time. But very cool to see New Zealand out there doing their thing.
And it was great. It was a great experience to go and talk to one of the only aircrafts still active here in New Zealand. Awesome. Yeah,
jets, active jets in New Zealand. Yes.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. So moving
very,
on.
very exclusive behind the scenes there.
Yes, yes. So moving on to the next segment on the show, the movie of the week is
Nowhere to Run.
Nowhere to Run. So we're thinking maybe give you Top Gun, but no, we'll give you Nowhere to Run. We have in the previous already we've said Top Gun, but yes, the movie of the week is Jean-Claude Van Damme's Nowhere to Run. It's just an epic movie, and yeah, that's the movie you should check out.
Yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but
there is Nowhere to Run. So that is the movie of the week. Final thoughts, and Richard.
Final thoughts. Great to see inside the cockpit, and it was interesting to get when he was talking about the ratio of maintenance for servicing the turbine relative to a helicopter. So it's actually turned out it was actually way more efficient than a helicopter. So there you go. So that's something I learned.
There you go. So hopefully you enjoyed that episode we did making it. So there you go.
Yeah. So big thanks to all our sponsors. Make sure you remember to check out all the links below, and we have to thank Fighter Jets NZ,
yes,
for making it possible, and check out them in the link.
Yes. So here we go into next week in a 3, a 2, a 1, go.